Welcome to Sidelines, stories from the Oklahoma Sports Heritage Museum in Guthrie, Oklahoma. This 11-episode series highlights some of the most interesting tales connected to this gem of a museum, celebrating the rich history of professional and collegiate athletics in Oklahoma. Coach, let's talk about an incredible baseball player from Oklahoma, Allie Reynolds.
Allie Reynolds was an outstanding baseball player, and he's Native American. He'd lived in Bethany, Oklahoma, but he is Choctaw, and was an outstanding athlete as a young man, went to Central High School there in Oklahoma City, got a scholarship to Oklahoma A&M in football. Many people don't know that, but he played football there. And I believe Henry Iba was also the basketball and the baseball coach. And one day he asked Allie to come out for baseball. And so he went out for baseball, and they made a pitcher out of him. And so he became an outstanding pitcher as well as an outstanding football player. Went on and graduated from Oklahoma A&M and was drafted and had the opportunity to go play baseball professionally. And he didn't start out with the New York Yankees, but it wasn't long before he was traded to the Yankees and became part of the famous Yankee team that won several World Series and was always right up there at the top of the league with the famous athletes, DiMaggio and Yogi Berra and Mickey Mantle finally, Phil Rizzuto, many of the other outstanding Yankee players.
I'm looking at some of the history. Like, he was an all-star in 45, 49, 50, 52, 53, and 54. Won the World Series in 47, 49, 50, 51, 52. This guy was for real.
And why is he not in the Hall of Fame?
Right?
I cannot figure that out. People
are going to watch this. That's why we're here, so you can get him in the Hall of Fame.
Well, we have made two different appeals to the National Baseball Hall of Fame to put Allie into the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. And he came close last time. He was about 2 votes short. And the only reason I can figure is he won 187 games, I believe. And if he'd have won 200, there'd been no doubt. But with his World Series record and the other things that he accomplished, there is no doubt that he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, I think. And he may get there someday. But it's too bad that he didn't get there before he passed. But, of course, he's in Oklahoma Hall of Fame and several others. One of the unique things about Allie that a lot of people don't know, when he went to the New York Yankees, he was the only player with a college degree.
Huh.
And so they nominated him to represent the team for the Players Union.
Like, hey, you're pretty smart.
And he was instrumental in developing the retirement system that now all of these athletes enjoy.
Oh, wow.
And then, of course, him being Native American, he acquired the name of Super Chief. It was not that he wasn't proud of his Native American heritage, but it was that he didn't want that to be a negative. He wanted it to be a positive.
Sure.
But we do have an unusual baseball in the museum that he signed, Allie Super Chief Reynolds. And we also have a plaque there that he was given in 1952 as he was named the Outstanding Native American Citizen for the year and asked to come back to Anadarko for that award.
I think he was Creek.
Yes.
I think, yeah.
Creek Choctaw. Rick Creek, yeah. Muskogee Creek, I think. And so he came back for it, and he told the story that one day he had said that they were wanting him to come back to Anadarko to receive this award, and it's in the middle of the summer. And he said, one day I was pitching, and they were hitting me a little bit, and finally, Casey Stengel came out there and said, "Okay, Chief, give me the ball. Go do your Indian thing in Oklahoma, and then come back and pitch like you're capable of pitching." So he came to Oklahoma and received that award and went back, and then He is the only Yankee pitcher ever to have 2 no-hitters in 1 year. And the first no-hitter was against the Cleveland Indians. Second no-hitter was against the Boston Red Sox. And the last out in that no-hitter was Ted Williams. Ted Williams was at the plate with 2 outs. He popped it up, and Yogi Berra dropped it. And so everybody thought he was going to lose his no-hitter, and Allie got him to pop up a second time, and Yogi caught it. And so he's the only pitcher to have 2 no-hitters in the same year with the New York Yankees.
That's amazing. Come to the museum here in Guthrie, learn more about Allie Reynolds, multiple-time All-Star, multiple-time World Series winner, and should be in the Hall of Fame.
Very definitely should. He became a very good businessman in the oil business. He has been a leader in the Native American heritage and red earth and those kind of things as he was a businessman here. Highly intelligent, very humble. The stadium at Oklahoma A&M and then OSU was named after him. He told me a story one time. He was up in years, but they were having a Big 8 playoff game at OSU, so he decided he'd go to the game. And so he drove up to Stillwater to go to the game. He walked up there to get a ticket, and they said, "I'm sorry, sir, we're sold out." And he said, "Okay, you don't have any tickets?" And they said, "No." He turned around and went back home. I said, "Allie, what did you say? You see that sign up there? That's my name. The stadium's named after me. Surely you can find some place for me to sit." But that showed, he was just a humble guy. Yeah. And Fergie Jenkins, that was one of the founders of our museum. He and I went over to Allie's house and visited with him before he passed away. Had a great time. He's just a really good guy. We've got one of his jerseys and a pair of shoes that he used whenever he pitched, and several things of Allie's at the museum. And he is a true gentleman and a very great credit to our Native American heritage.
That's awesome. Come to Guthrie, learn more about Allie Reynolds. Thanks, Coach.